Okay, welcome back to yet another lesson for perfect sentences in Deutsch. Yes. So up till now we have learned perfect sentences in various structures, beginning with the most simplest, that is, I bake cake. The cake is being baked by me. That means ich backe einen Kuchen. Yes. Or ein Kuchen wird von mir gebacken. Then we moved on. We added basically the modal verbs. The cake must be baked by me. I must bake the cake must be baked by me, ich muss den Kuchen backen, or der Kuchen muss von mir gebacken werden. Yes, der Kuchen muss von mir gebacken werden. That will be your perfect passive with modal verb. Then we even went a step further and we made perfect. I have baked the cake, ich habe den Kuchen gebacken. We said the cake has been baked by me, der Kuchen ist von mir gebacken worden. Yes. And then we went on finally to adding the perfect sentence with modal verb. Yes, let's say I have had to bake the cake. Yes, ich habe den Kuchen backen müssen. Yes, ich habe den Kuchen backen müssen. We made it into passive perfect with modal verb. The cake has had to be baked by me. Yes, the cake has had to be baked by me, or the cake had to be baked by me. Yes, that will be correct English. So in German, it will be der Kuchen hat von mir gebacken werden müssen. Yes, so we have done all these sentences. We also learned some basic rules. If in an active sentence this object is dative, it remains dative because otherwise the meaning changes. Yes, and also we learned that if the subject is empty, like man macht ein Kuchen, we never say ein Kuchen wird von man gebacken. We simply say ein Kuchen wird gebacken because man is an empty subject. It doesn't bring any new information. And if a verb has got no object, like ich gehe nach Hause, yes, nach, the verb has got no object, there's just a preposition nach and Hause, we introduce our own word, that's es, to make the passive sentence. We say es wird von mir nach Hause gegangen. It has been gone by me to home, which doesn't make sense in English, but we can say that in German. So we've done all these things. Now we need to identify the right structure in these coming sentences and accordingly make the sentence. So be with me, we'll do them all together. Ich aß einen Kuchen, a normal sentence, yes, in the past tense. So we'll maintain the structure, change the speech. So object is ein Kuchen, identifying the object, change it to the subject. It'll again become ein Kuchen, yes, because it's just the same in nominative. So ein Kuchen, and it's the past tense because aß is ate, so the helping verb would become wurden. It'll be conjugated for third person masculine, ein Kuchen wurde, and ich will become von, ich, mich, mir, mir, and backen, the verb is aßen, so it'll become ein Kuchen wird von mir gegessen. The verb is essen, gegessen. Er besuchte die Kirche. We'll maintain the structure, identify the object, die Kirche. We'll write die Kirche. He visited the church. The church has been visited by him. Let's find out. He visits the church gets visited by him. So die Kirche, very good. Now the verb is besuchen. Okay, so basically the Kirche, it's the present tense, so we'll write wird. Yes, the helping verb for passive. The church is being visited by him. Die Kirche wird, will become von. Moment. Yes, wird. Okay, let's write this, get it right. Von would come like this, von. And what is the dative of It's ihn, ihm, just like der, den. It becomes ihm. Yes, these are the pronouns which are derived from the articles. So if we remember the articles, we can even remember the pronouns. Yes, der, den, ihn, ihm. Okay, so die Kirche wird von ihm. The main verb is besucht, so we'll write besucht. In perfect, there will be no GE. All the BE starting verbs mostly don't get a GE. Never say gebesucht, it's a blunder. Simply besucht. Die Kirche wird von ihm besucht. Der Taxifahrer nimmt dem Mann den Koffer. The taxi driver takes from the man the suitcase. So you remember dative is also sometimes from whom. That's what has been used here, from the man. So basically you could choose which object you want to change into passive. You could choose Deman or Dem Koffer. Let's do with Deman. Now Deman is Datif, Datif bleibt Datif, Datif remains Datif. We'll maintain the structure of the sentence, change the speech. Deman will become nominative, or will it become nominative? No, because Datif bleibt Datif, so it'll be Dem Man. The verb is werden or wurden. Nehmen is written in present, so it'll present tense. It'll be conjugated in third person. Dem man wird. Von, now von, it's masculine. Dem der dem, von dem Taxifahrer. Very good. What, den Koffer. Very good. It remains accusative. The verb is nehmen, to take. In perfect, nehmen becomes genommen. Okay, it's a little irregular. It means he has taken. From the man, the suitcase is being taken by the taxi driver. Yeah, from the man, the suitcase is being taken by the taxi driver. Muhammad Ali schlägt den Gegner. Muhammad Ali beats the opponent. The opponent is being beaten by Muhammad Ali. So we'll pick up the identify the object. Yes, maintain the structure. Change the object to subject. Den Gegner will become nominative. It's der, die, das, die. And masculine. Gegner is masculine. So der Gegner. And schlagen is it written in present. So we'll use werden. Werden would be in third person. Wird. Der Gegner wird von Muhammad Ali. Yes. And the verb is schlagen in perfect, geschlagen. Yes. Fantastic. Der Hausmeister putzt das Zimmer. The housekeeper cleans the room. So the room is being cleaned by the housekeeper. It'll be basically identifying the object. Das Zimmer. We'll write das Zimmer. Yes, das Zimmer. And is being, it's in the present tense. So wird. And the agent is von. Hausmeister is masculine. So dem. We could also write vom. Von plus dem is vom. Vom Hausmeister. Yes, the verb is putzen. In perfect, it's geputzt. GE with the ending of T, geputzt. Very good. Das Zimmer wird vom Hausmeister geputzt. Die Kinder sollten das Zimmer sauber halten. Now the children should keep the room tidy. Now the room should be kept tidy by the children. So we'll maintain the structure the way it is. You see there is a modal verb and there is an infinitive verb in the end. We'll try to maintain it and change the speech. We'll identify the object, turn it to subject. It'll become remain das, since it's neutrum. There the das Zimmer. Now we'll write the verb sollten. It's written in the past for Zimmer. It'll be third person masculine, sollte. Das Zimmer sollte von. Now Kinder is plural, dem, der, dem, den Kindern. Yeah, you know, sauber is an adjective. Sauber. Main verb is halten. It'll be gehalten. Yes. Now we'll introduce the main verb for the helping verb for passive. It's werden. Yes. So das Zimmer sollte von den Kindern sauber gehalten werden. So we remain with the three rules. Maintain the structure, change the speech, add the helping verb. For passive, that's werden, and you get your passive sentence. Yes. Die Zuschauer sollten für die Aufführung klatschen. The audience should clap for the performance. The performance should be clapped by the audience. So we'll basically maintain the structure and we'll change the speech from active to passive. Basically, what is here the object? There is no object. So we could rather either pick up this complete piece, which is also possible, or introduce our own word for the passive sentence, S. S, the helping verb, the modal verb is sollten. We'll conjugate it for S. S sollte. Yes, es sollte von den Zuschauern. Very good. Zuschauern. Yes, that's plural. Dem, der, dem, den with an extra N. Den Zuschauern. Es sollte von den Zuschauern. For what? Für die Aufführung. Für die Performance. Für die Aufführung. Let's write Führung. Very good. Es sollte von den Zuschauern für die Aufführung. The main verb is klatschen. In perfect, it becomes geklatscht. Geklatscht. Yes. Perfect. and then we'll introduce the helping verb for passive, that's werden. Yes. Es sollte von den Zuschauern für die Aufführung geklatscht werden. Yes. It's like saying, the performance should be clapped by the audience. Genau. Okay. Der Lehrer hat ihn suspendieren müssen. Genau. The teacher has had to suspend him. He has had to be suspended by the teacher. So again, we'll maintain the structure and we'll try to make the sentence. It's a perfect sentence with modal verb in passive. So we'll maintain the sentence, identify the object, Ian, change it to nominative. It's Ian, just like there, them. So we'll write and the helping verb is hat, hat, von, yes. The subject is der Lehrer, it'll change the agent, it's masculine, dem Lehrer. Very good. The main verb is suspendieren, it'll become perfect, suspendiert. Very good. Then we'll introduce the helping verb for passive, werden. We'll write the modal verb, müssen. Yes. He has had to be suspended by the teacher. Hat von dem Lehrer suspendiert werden müssen. This is your perfect. This is your passive. And this is your modal verb. Okay. Man sollte den Fahrer nicht stören. Yes. So one should not disturb the driver, or the driver should not be disturbed. We'll not say by one, because by one doesn't bring any extra information. So we'll maintain the structure, identify the object, write it as the subject, den Fahrer. So it'll become das, it'll become der Fahrer. Yes. We'll maintain the structure. It's sollten conjugated for der Fahrer. It'll become sollte. Yes. Now, will we write von man? No, we'll not, because this doesn't bring any information. We'll skip it. Der Fahrer sollte nicht. Very good. Now we'll write the main verb stören in perfect. That'll become gestört. Very good. Werden. We'll introduce the helping verb for passive, and we'll write in an infinitive because this is a modal verb sentence. In the end, there should always be an infinitive. Yes. Die Männer tragen die Koffer auf die dritte Etage. Okay. So what is Koffer? It's suitcases. So the men carry the suitcases on the third floor. So basically the suitcases are being carried by the men on the third floor is the alternative. So we'll maintain the structure, identify the object, turn it into the subject. It'll remain das, that's plural. The Koffer, let's write Koffer. We'll conjugate tragen for the Koffer. It'll be plural, third person plural, yes. The Koffer, oh, okay, my mistake. This is a normal sentence. We'll introduce the passive sentence, the helping verb for passive sentence. That's the Koffer werden in the present tense. Von, now von is dative, so it's plural. Dem, der, dem, den, Männern. Yes, why Männern? Anyone? Why did we write Männern? Because there is an extra N in dative plural. Die Koffer werden von den Männern auf die dritte Etage. Auf die dritte Etage. Now the main verb is tragen. We'll be writing it in perfect. Getragen. Yes. The suitcases are being carried by the men on the third floor. Die Reisende, die Reisenden would be the right sentence. Die Reisenden sind nach Mallorca gereist. The travelers have traveled to Mallorca. So basically, we'll maintain the structure of the sentence, and we'll find the verb is an intransitive verb. There is no object. So first we'll maintain the structure, try to identify the object. There is no object. Introduce our own object. Okay, and let's do that. So we'll write S. It's a perfect sentence. So the helping verb for perfect passive is sein. So we'll write ist. Es ist von den Reisenden. Reisenden are travelers. Reisenden nach Mallorca. Very good. The verb is gereist. It's already in perfect. Now we'll write the helping verb for passive in perfect. It's wurden. We can't write geworden because two perfects can't be written together. So we'll write wurden. Fantastic. Yes. Die Eltern sollten ihre Kinder schenken. So what was the meaning of the sentence before I go to the next? It has been traveled by the travelers to Mallorca. Yes, the travelers traveled to Mallorca. It has been traveled by the travelers to Mallorca. Die Eltern sollten ihren Kindern schenken. The parents should gift to their children, or to the children should be, to the children, or children should get, should be gifted by the parents. Yes, so the children should be gifted by the parents is what we need to write. Now here the verb is basically dative, who gives to whom gift. So that's dative. So first we'll maintain the structure of the sentence, identify the object, ihren Kindern. Dative remains dative, so we'll write ihren Kindern, or before writing ihren Kindern, we could simply write den Kindern. Yes, den Kindern. Maintaining the structure, we'll use sollten for Kindern, it's plural. Den Kindern sollten von den Eltern. Very good. The main verb is schenken, we'll write geschenkt. Very good. And we'll end it with the helping verb for perfect, werden. Die Kinder sollten von den Eltern geschenkt werden. The children should be gifted from the parents. Fantastic. So these were a mixed bag of exercises. Thanks for joining me on our perfect journey. This was the end of our perfect lesson. So go revise, do it by yourself, refer the answer book, try to get the answers by yourself. When learning the perfect case, in perfect passive case or the passive journey, I should have said this is the passive journey. My mistake. This is a passive journey. We have learned about all the passive speech. So whenever making a passive sentence, just try to understand the meaning of the sentence and also try to understand the 3 steps. Maintain the structure, identify the object, introduce the helping verb for passive. Fantastic. So I wish you all the best. Thanks for joining in. I'll meet you in the next lesson. We'll begin with prepositions. Till then, it's John Berlin signing off.